Self-employed and could do with an extra 6.5 grand in the bank? Then watch on. So many business owners are in receipt of the self-employed income support grant. As business accountants, we've helped many owners navigate the HMRC different reliefs that are available, and are pleased to say that a lot of them have had these grants in the bank right now. Now, as a reminder of what they are, they were a grant that enabled you to be paid 3 months worth of 80% of your average monthly trading profit. Now, that was quite a mouthful to say, but effectively the idea is it replaces 3 months income. Realistically, from the feedback from my clients, it doesn't really do that, but however, it has been very well received from the people that are eligible. The problems with it is that for a lot of people, they weren't eligible. Now, what was a welcome announcement recently is that the Chancellor has extended this grant for another 3 months. So at the minute, if you apply, now the application's opened on the 13th of May and will close for grant 1 on the 13th of July. If you've applied, you would have already got your grant most likely, or it should be with you anywhen soon. And for more details on this grant overall, we did another video on this, which hopefully should be appearing shortly up above. Check that out, and it goes into a little bit more depth about whether you're eligible or not. But presuming you are, you're going to be entitled to this one as well. Unfortunately, there's been no change in the criteria. So if you didn't get the first one, unfortunately, you're not going to get this one, which I know will sting for some people listening to this. But if you did get the first one, you'll definitely get the second one. Now, the second grant is worth £6,570 as a maximum, or 70% of your average trading profit. And again, in that video, we go into a little bit more detail about how it's calculated. But so it's 10% less than the last grant, and it's still capped, but it's still very, very good for those that are going to be in receipt of it, and it will be paid as a lump sum, again covering 3 more months. Now, they're saying at the moment that the applications are going to open up in August. We've just got to wait to see how that works. I'm going to presume that it's going to be the same as it was last time. I'll put a link in the comment section so you can see exactly where to go if you haven't claimed grant 1, and we're presuming that the details will be updated there. It's most likely just going to be a replica of the same form where you go in and enter some details. HMRC will tell you if they think you're eligible, and if you are, you'll be able to apply and put in your bank details and it'll be paid to you. So it should be a fairly simple process. Unfortunately, they're not changing it so that accountants can help with the first grant. They just didn't have time to build, was the reason given anyway, didn't have time to build the system for accountants to be able to help their clients do this. So clients have had to do it themselves. And again, in that first video, we talk a little bit more about that. However, it's not massively complicated, and they hold all the details. There's no figures to put in. It's just a case of confirming a few details and away you go. So you shouldn't have too many problems. What we will be able to see soon on the 12th of June, so that's after I'm recording this video, some more guidance on this grant, but we expect very much that it will just be that simple process. A couple of questions have popped up actually in the last few weeks on this, repeatedly online, I thought I'd touch on in this video, and that is, number one, is there any VAT on the grant? So if you're VAT registered, should I be accounting for VAT on it? The answer to that is no, it's outside the scope of VAT, so there's nothing to worry about with that. It's completely, don't put it anywhere, it's not part of your VAT. The other point is whether it's taxable, and the answer to that is certainly yes. So HMRC have said it's going to be taxable we're expecting it when the law's written to be taxable in the 20/21 tax year, the one we're in now, although technically some of it may have been for March of the previous year. We're just waiting on confirmation of that particular point, but that's what we expect. So it is taxable. However, if you've got a load of expenses that it's paying, you're not going to pay any tax on it. You know, if you had say 10 grand, say 7.5 grand come in, and then it's you've spent 7.5 grand out on your rent and keeping the business running and everything else, then there isn't any profit to tax. But technically, yes, it is taxable. So that's it, quick and easy. We await the online portal to do it, but for now, check out the link in the comments, check out our previous video, and you'll have everything you need to get on and claim it. Please do let us know how you get on. I know the previous video of this, there was a lot of really useful stuff in the comments that people got on with and had some feeling of security, knowing that others were either struggling to get through it or that they hadn't been or had been paid yet. So yeah, please leave us a comment on how you get on, and fingers crossed for you that it's nice and easy. If you've liked this video, make sure to share it with your networks and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next one.